Welcome everyone to this special edition of the Infinite Star Connections. As you can see, we are live at the 21st edition of the Conscious Life Expo right here in Los Angeles, California. And you can see our banner behind you with Peter Benson, Energies of Service, and myself with a beautiful light language. It's been quite a weekend and it's not over just yet. I mean, we have a full day ahead of us. I mean, it's just, Jeff, it's just this year, the Life Expo is blooming with light workers who are ready to connect. You can feel the energy. People want it. The soul is wanting to reconnect as a community. I mean, yesterday I did my universal holographic matrix activation and the room was packed. I mean, they have people on the floor laying down along the hallways in the room. And we had someone at the door and I have to turn people away because it was so packed. And the activation, what we did is create a beautiful multidimensional matrix right around the Earth. And we send out everywhere in the solar system, everywhere on the planet. Everyone received a really powerful activation. It was off the chart. And it's just, I'm still buzzing in that energy. And today I'm going to be doing my lecture at noon, which is going to be a meditation. I'm going to bring people through the Great Central Sun to the Living Light Codes Library, working with prime creator energies. It's been absolutely incredible. I mean, we've been busy nonstop here. I must have done just yesterday at least a dozen of healing session in our beautiful Nubian copper pyramid that Peter created. And in fact, this morning somebody came, wants to buy the whole pyramid, wants to buy everything that we have. And I'm like, the energy is just off the chart. So I want to say hello to everyone who's joining us. Paul, Michelle, Jude, thank you for being here. Harry, Kathy, good to see you as always. Mike, good to see you. Joanna, thank you for being here, everyone. This is a live coverage from the Conscious Life Expo. And of course, I couldn't do it without my amazing husband, Peter Benson.
Good morning, everybody.
He's the genius technician behind all of this. Simon, good to see you as well from Glastonbury. I mean, it's just incredible. And then tonight will be, I will be on the New Earth Consciousness panel from 5:30 to 7:30, where people can come to the room and be in a panel for 2 hours and talk about what is the next step of evolution. Now we talk about ascension. At the same time, it's going to be the next step of evolution and consciousness here. This is, as opposed to last year, this is the busiest Life Expo I've seen so far, and it's just blooming, and people are just walking, and I'm going to grab people as they walk. I'm saying hello. We have guests coming up. I think everybody's settling in this morning. It's been a really long weekend so far, but the energy is amazing. I mean, we met so many people, and I'll tell you, last night we went to, it's called the Talent Show. And George Noory from Coast to Coast was there. And so he sang a song, he was singing on stage. And when he came back on the way, Peter and I went to talk to him, and Peter gave George Noory one of his Archangel Michael handcrafted pendant. And George Noory was walking around the room with Peter's pendant around his neck. It was amazing. I wonder if you can show the picture that I sent you.
Oh,
Jeff.
yeah. Let me get it
You know,
up.
my friend AJ, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your work and your services as well. Lisa, Megan, thank you for being here. And Burley, good. You want to say hello? We're live. We're doing it. Hey, Jimmy.
Just like that.
Just like that, my friend. All right, everybody. We're thrilled. We have our first guest coming in.
Right here.
Yes, please.
How long are you going to be with Jim? Hours, right?
No, 10 minutes.
About 10 minutes.
Come back in 10 minutes, Alan. Please. Oh, Jimmy, you look fantastic. Come on. We have Jimmy Church, everyone. This is Conscious Life Expo. You never know who's going to show. All right, Jimmy.
Is this thing on?
This thing is on, ready to roll.
Oh,
Jimmy,
Viviane. Oh,
thank you for being here.
amazing. Are you having fun? Look, you get me fresh out of the shower.
I mean,
I get that. You get that fresh look,
fresh looks from Jimmy.
brushed teeth. Yes, you
Yes,
can.
you can. We're live on the podcast.
Yeah, no.
Please come see us.
Jump.
Come on.
See, this is the deal. Everybody's here. Everybody's walking by. They're going to see Viviane. They want to take a picture and say hello. Hello, everybody. So who do we have here? Let's go down the list.
We got live.
So you can. We are live, actually.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, how are you?
Yes.
It's good to see you, my brother.
Same.
Are you causing trouble?
As much as I possibly can get away with.
Lisa said, Jimmy the man. Stuart, good to see you. We have Joanna from the Netherlands. We have Simon Glastonbury.
Look at this. This is great.
I mean, it's amazing.
This is great. So I'm going to let everybody know, Viviane's in the middle of this amazing event, but we've got, last count, about 18,000 people here. And you get to see most of them. You're in the center of it, right? But how incredible is it to have 18,000 beautiful souls in one place?
I'm telling you.
It's incredible, isn't it?
The energy has been off the
The
chart.
energy is way off the charts. Everybody knows maybe you don't. I'm the host of the event. So what I am able to do, Viviane watches this go down. I'm moving around and emceeing all of the events. But what that gives me is the ability to pick up on that energy. I'm in these rooms, right? And the vibe and the smiles and one of the things that I've heard repeated over and over, myself included, is that this is an event where you can get together. Can I use a bad word? Can I use a bad word, everybody? Let's light up the chat. Can I use a bad word?
Absolutely.
You can hang out with your friends and talk all the shit that you want, and nobody is going to judge you because they've got something more fantastic than whatever you think is coming out of your mouth. And you can share your experiences, why you're here, your personal things, and you don't have to worry. These are, and you have 18,000 beautiful spirits with the same attitude.
Yeah.
This place is at another level of energy that you really have to come here and experience it.
Yes, absolutely, Jimmy. I couldn't agree more with you. When you are here and we talk about just the workshop, the energy, it's the interconnections, even among speakers,
Yes.
vendors, people coming. There's an energy that is really very much going on. And last night you were the host of the talent show.
Yes.
And then with George Noory singing his song on
Yes.
stage.
I got George Noory to get up on stage and sing some Elvis. And see, that's the energy that we're talking about.
Totally.
That room, and I got an award.
You got
I got an award. See, here I am. I'm the guy giving out the awards, right? And I love it. It's so much fun, and to watch the shock on somebody's face and the happiness, and then I stuff a microphone in their face and go, "Now, how do you feel?" I don't have any words. Well, say something anyway. And last night they set me up. These are my friends. We work all year long on this conference, and it's a family, and we're just on this mission together. They set me up, and they gave me an award last night. I didn't know. And then they turn around and stuff the microphone in my face. So how do you feel? I go, I ain't got nothing. I'm crying. Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh my goodness, you're so
Yeah,
deserving.
yeah.
All the work you do.
I couldn't believe I couldn't. The tears are squirting out, and I couldn't stop. And it was. But yeah, it was the vibe last night in that room was just incredible. All of them. All of them.
Well, there's so much congratulations coming your way, not only for the award that you just got, which is so well deserved, but also your new show on Gaia. And I hear
Yeah.
it's really going so well. And how does it feel to be on Gaia TV like that?
This is the pressure. This is the back door. This is how Viviane gets on the show. So that's very smooth. That is just,
This
it's
is
like ice skating smooth, man. That was,
Arcturian diplomacy.
that was really well done. I can't wait to get you on the show. It's here's the thing. The show is what we're doing right now and what you and I have always done. And with Gaia, they gave me the freedom. Well, you got to work through stuff like this, but I got the freedom for them to say, Jimmy, just be you. Right. And so that's the most important thing. The way, you and I have always talked, if there's a way to get that onto the show. So the show was unedited. That's it. We run it for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever the conversation is. And that's what goes on the air.
I love it.
But because that's who I am. Why edit that, and mess things up? And yeah. So when you come on, it'll be just like everything that we've always done in the past together. Yeah. And we'll just sit down and have a conversation, and hopefully that'll just be captured the way that you and I vibe out together. And that's what the show is.
What a great magic and uplifting everything. And we bring love, wisdom, we bring, of course, and on stage is always with the Arcturian. We're going to be right there.
Yes.
The gift of energy to support you. It's also supporting you.
Yes.
It's what you do, Jimmy, is important. You help so many people in the community. I mean, again, for the award last night.
Oh, man. Well, I just have to say, I have a whole nother respect for the way that I present an award and treat people. I don't think I'm going to be stuffing microphones and faces anymore. I'm going to let everybody just absorb the moment.
You know how it feels.
So, what stands out for you? I know it's the spirit here, but what else stands out for you? I mean, it's been such a remarkable weekend so far.
Well, that's a great question, Jimmy. And I'll ask you the same question in a moment. But personally, what's been standing out for me, it's the desire, it's the energy, it's people are ready to step forward, to reconnect, to be with each other, to do the work.
They are ready.
They are ready. And I can feel that. And I can feel it's just like almost like a luncheon platform. Like it sets the pace.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. That's so well said. It's exactly what it is. Okay, I'm going to tell you my highlight. Are you ready? You ready?
Put this to your heart.
It's a secret information. Are you guys ready for secret stuff?
Only here.
This is secret stuff, right? Okay. So last night, David Palmer is DJing. He's got his setup. He's a great astrologer. He's amazing, and we love him. But he's also a DJ, and a really good one. So he's got his rig. He's downstairs. He's got the stands. It's really nice, and the lights, and it's big. It's pretty epic, actually. And so I got my group. I said, let's go down and crash David's thing. Let's go dance. All right. So we're going downstairs, and we're heading down, and I walk through the lobby. This is midnight. And I look over, and there's Linda Moulton Howe. And I said, let's go get Linda. So I walk over, and I grab Linda's hand. She goes, what are you doing? I said, we're going dancing. Really? Right now? Where? Come on. I grab Linda's hand. All of us would go down the escalator, walk through, walk in. Right? She's like, what's going on?
With Linda.
And I take Linda through. She's never seen any. She's 82.
82.
82. She's never seen anything like this. I walk her up to the DJ booth. I introduce her to David, and David's got 4 turntables with these screens. It's very nice. And Linda loves technology, right? And she's looking at, and she looks down and she puts her hand on the wheel on the thing and goes waka waka, and she hears it. She hears the waka waka, and the next thing I know, Linda Moulton Howe with the full dance floor is scratching. Waka 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 waka. Waka waka waka.
That's a vision.
We did it for 90 minutes
90?
till 1:30 in the morning. And I turned to Linda. I go, Linda, you need me to take you up to your room? Jimmy, waka waka waka.
Okay, now
I got video. I have video.
okay, man. Let's see if we can get this video.
That's it. That's such a tease. Yeah, everybody's like, "What? We want to see the." Okay, hold on. I won't run the video
That is incredible.
because it'll take too long to find.
Of course.
I won't do that. But if you need proof,
This is a picture.
if you need proof of Linda Moulton Howe scratching on, there it is, right there. It was insane. So, and that's what this is about. You know, just the love, the fun, the open mind, and to turn around and have Linda, right? Yeah, yeah.
Then it's gonna stay in my mind.
It was all that. Well, listen, Viviane, everybody, Jeff, I love you, brother. I'm sorry it just came in and took over the show.
Oh,
And
my casa, your casa.
I got to go to work now. So, Viviane, give me a kiss. Love you. Love you. Jeff, you the man. Okay. Everybody in the chat, thank you guys so much. Okay. All right. And I'm going to go lose my voice. That's the goal today. I'm going to blow this thing out.
There you go.
Viviane, thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you so much. The
Thank you
best.
so much.
The best. Can I come back and
Yes.
jump in the thing
Yes.
later?
Oh,
Okay.
Anytime.
Bye, Viviane. Bye, everybody.
We appreciate you so much.
You done?
Deep breath, everybody. My goodness. And we already have our next guest coming in, but just let's soak the energy of Jimmy Church and Linda Moulton Howe on the dancing floor. But this is
You know,
really
that's how
much
today's
about
going to be. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
ever flowing.
exactly. No, it really is. And it's about also consciousness because there's a lot of healing going on. There's a lot of expansion going on. So of course, Jimmy bring a lot of energy and fun, but it's very much about helping each other. And I can see people are ready to understand their star origin, understanding who they are, rediscovering the truth of their abilities. And the question I get asked a lot is, how can I make a difference? How can I be of service more? How can I apply my gift every day? And this is something that we also been supporting people. I mean, just the activation, then my Arcturian delegation we did yesterday, we brought a sacred square with the Arcturians, the Andromedan, Lyran, and Syrians. And I call it a fabulous four coming together. And during the activation, everybody was, I mean, I had about 70 people in the room, and we were all buzzing together, vibrating at a higher level. And that was absolutely incredible. And I am grateful for all of you joining us. Crystal, my dear, good to see you. Divine Fractal, we couldn't do this without you. This is amazing. Already, we have a commander coming right now.
Okay,
Okay.
Mr. Ra.
Just to hear. Hey, we have Rob from Sedona, everybody. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
Yes. Well, thank you for accepting to be on the podcast today.
Oh yeah, anytime.
Yeah, we're broadcasting live.
Have a
Um,
few minutes if that's okay.
yeah, just a few minutes.
Gotta run clients, so yeah.
Yeah, I know you're busy, but thank you for being here with us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you brought something important to the.
Yeah, I actually brought the med bed, and people still couldn't believe it. The conspiracy theorists and all the theoretical philosophies of it would be government rollout. I actually built one. I'm not the government, nor do I intend to be, is I built it and I said, let's bring it to physical form. It's a scalar wave, tachyon, ion, magnetic energy, also Arcturian. Because on ships, they have these reboot and recharge chambers, different technology than the earthly technology that I have, but it represents basically the direction where we, in our avatar bodies, as you know, reboot and recalibrate and fix if we go into other environments. Energies can change in the body structure. And on Earth, we call it the worst case scenario, dis-ease, something doesn't function. And we want to recalibrate and bring that back. And the medbed is basically an interdimensional ascension bed, if you want, an Atlantean crystalline technology for people with Atlantean memory. And the experience are very funny. 2 women had orgasms in you. Yeah, they went really far out.
That's intense.
A lot of people had ship contacts, like, and heightened energy levels are really, really, really up. Not everybody has the same experience, but lots of people remember their Arcturian selves. So a lot of Arcturians came. So it's really, really crazy. I don't know how it was on your booth. A lot of Arcturian family. Tears, recognition, love, remembering each other. And they in the bed, you know, and then all of a sudden I was surrounded by my crew. I had on a space suit. I was in a blue body. I was Arcturian. So people had made ship contact in the bed.
Well, yes, because that's what it is. We're coming back to remembering more and more, even at a soul ancestry level. So you have to look in terms of like a galactic tree.
Yes.
You may remember a soul aspect, like being an Arcturian.
Yeah.
But in this lifetime, sometimes people bring other forms or connection.
Yes.
You may have more of a certain core with an expression of current solar ancestry.
Yeah.
And it's all coming together to what I call divine remembrance. Reactivate things
Yes.
so that we can remember utilizing the gift, being able to bring our abilities, opening the sacred microtonal communications and so
Yes. Yeah.
so it's been overflowing. I mean, Friday night I went on board the ship. I was on board with my Arcturian delegation, and we were like doing work, and we're going to implement and then implement at a conference. Yeah, I mean, just the activation of the building. We formed a matrix grid already. It was spectacular.
It was also a lineup. It was like Star Trek level. I had commanders, a female commander coming to me, tall woman, and we reactivated, and now a combination of more fleets that are in an earthly link now. As we recognize each other here, now there's a link happening with higher selves and our 3-dimensional selves.
Yeah.
So the more we recognize each other, the more light is flowing in this entire network, us communicating and connecting. So that was very powerful.
That's incredible.
A council meeting, like council members came, like many people that would walk like in robes and they're like, who is this? And we have tears in our eyes. We are recognizing each other. Like, what is this?
Yeah, it's a time.
Yes.
It's like a catalyst. We're initiating very much a catalyst.
Yes.
And I feel like the Conscious Life Expo this year, it's contributing as a platform for that catalyst.
Yeah.
And it's really 2023, 2024, we are in a conjunction. Recognizing each other, reconnecting, being able to see our role and being able to honoring each other and how we are really doing this together. It's a collaborative effort.
That's what absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you so much for
Thank you.
No, I appreciate your time.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you. You know, we recognize each other from day one when we saw each other at the conference in.
The International Conference.
Yeah, and you were like, "Hello, I'm Arcturian hybrid," and I'm like, "Absolutely normal to me," you know.
Normal too, but you saw it right
Yeah,
away.
yeah. Paranormal is the new norm for us.
Yeah, it is completely normal.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
we should
completely.
be that part.
Yeah. And we recognized each other and been looking out for each other and meet and greet at different events, and it's always it's joyful, it's fantastic, it's enlightening, it's a new way and a new wave of new things and ways of life being projected through that. For that, I'm thankful.
Thank you, Starman.
Yeah.
Always a joy.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Sedona.
Yes, I'm in Civil.
Okay.
So YouTube channel Arcturus Ra. Anybody who's interested, website ra-key.com, and explore. You know,
Explore.
explore,
That's-
expand, refine.
I love it. Thank you for your presence.
Thank you.
Already.
All right.
Deep breath, everyone. Live at the Conscious Life Expo, right here on the Infinite Star Connection podcast. Jeff, thank you for holding sacred space with us because there's a lot going on here in this beautiful place. We have a lovely gentleman coming in. I'm so excited. He's amazing. Also from Sedona, we have a lot of amazing people. If you want to hear my co-hosts, you have to put that in.
All right.
Yes.
Like this?
Yeah, just like here. And you can speak right here.
All right. Here we go.
Hey, Isaac,
That-
how are you?
Fantastic. It's great to see you again, Jeff.
Same
Yes,
here.
we want to welcome back Isaac Mars, the one and only unique, beautiful. Remember, thank you for being here at the Conscious Life Expo and speaking with us. I remember, can you tell everybody how has been your experience here at the expo so far?
All the energy, Vivian. It's just so intense, but I'm feeling that it's really powerful in a good way. You know, it's like the tsunami wave of light. And for those of us that are a part of the expo and know how LA is, it's kind of ego central on the world. So for us to be gathered here right now, it's a very powerful vortex we're creating. There's so much density in the city that all of us lightworkers coming together, we're breaking through and we're creating this rift, this portal into this dimension from the higher realms. That's what I'm sensing.
You're making a very important point, Isaac, and I would say Peter and I, we were here in LA last year for the 20th edition of the Conscious Life Expo. And one thing that really struck me is how polarized and heavy the city was, to the point I told my team, I says, I'm going to need backup.
Yeah.
And what I did is that I asked for help to the realm of light, and it's Master Buddha who came. I remember clear as a bell. And I went on a light body journey, like going out of body in my light body consciousness. And we went with Buddha all around the city, and he was creating crystalline, etheric crystalline lotus flower on each corner
Like this?
of the city. He has something like you're wearing right now.
I'm wearing a lotus pin for those
There
that
you
you
go.
can't see it.
That's
And
cool. I like that.
thank you, Jeff. And so that was the work we implemented, but it was very heavy. Last year was particularly.
Yeah.
A year later, we come back. There's still that energy there, but I can feel there's been movement.
Mhm.
And then what we are creating, co-creating all together, this time around at the conference, we're taking it to the next level.
Absolutely. So something that's been coming through for me, Jeff, is this is the 99th monkey hitting the 100th. That's what this weekend is. And I'm going to say that with absolute certainty because my guidance has been so clear. The synchronicities have been coming through so amazingly, and the connections that we're making. You know, I thought I was going to be selling out of my books this weekend and that. And I'm like, no, it's not about the books. It's about being present, being with all of our brothers and sisters, seeing that we are remembering each other, not even needing to know each other's names, just looking at each other. And I know you.
Yes.
I know your energy.
Yeah.
And this is fulfilling the prophecy. You know, this is the gathering of the tribe of Israel. What does Israel mean? God's people. So who better to be God's people than the light workers, the star seeds that are in harmony with the universal nature.
Really well said. And universal nature, we're returning to that profound state of being in unity consciousness with the universal cause and honoring universal life. Life starts with you honoring who you are, honoring each other. And this is incredible. I love your energy. We know Isaac represent the beautiful Pleiadian group with the Pleiadian Council. I mean, I can just see them every time I see you. So we are in the presence of star nation, star family, reconnection with each other. So absolutely. Can you remind everyone what's the name of the book?
Yes, my book is called Unity Theory, and you can find it for free or love donation on my website, The Crimson Eagle. That's THE, crimson like the color, eagle like the bird. And that's, CRMSON. One more. Here, let me do it. It's been a long weekend for all of us, so
Finally, I cannot spell English words.
It's okay. It's not your first language. They're the crimsoneagle.com. So that's been posted in the comments now.
Yes.
And yeah, feel free to reach out to me. Feel free to message me on Instagram, Facebook, add me on there. You know, it's all about coming together and unifying. And that's something that we're doing with Life Force. So I'm sure, did you have Zenka on here yet? Zenka
No,
Caro?
but I want her to.
Yeah, Zenka Caro, for those of you that don't know, is creating a platform called lightnet.org. And lightnet is basically positioned to be one of the most powerful platforms on the entire planet for us spiritual light workers, because it's not about shifting anybody out of what they're doing or taking away from what they're doing. It's about appreciating the uniqueness of each soul and each mission and uplifting it together through a platform that is built and geared towards uplifting consciousness. So that's kind of the plumbing, the network, the masculine side of things. And it makes sense because in the age of Aquarius, we're marrying the masculine and the feminine. So this is a woman bringing the masculine side. And here I am with Light Force. This is our light up pin. You can't really see it in this camera, but Light Force is the feminine side to that masculine energy.
I like that.
And the feminine side, as an emissary of the goddess, wearing red, which to me is the divine feminine color, as an emissary of the goddess, I'm here to remind us all that we are all one, that when we work together, when we share each other's gifts with each other, that's when we reach that collective consciousness and unity consciousness.
We do know, I could agree more with you. And I just feel like your words are very flowing. There's a lot of energy. So I feel like when you speak, Isaac, you're giving everybody an energetic experience that comes with it. I can tell you're here to unify. I can feel that you are a very unique mission, and now you're allowing yourself to interweave all these energies and to bring back the sacred balance with the principle of the divine feminine and the divine masculine together.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and as I can tell you embody.
Oh, thank you so much. I see you, sister. It's for those of you who haven't had the chance to meet Viviane, it's like bathing in unconditional love and compassion. And it's such a beautiful experience just to be in your presence, your field. So thank you for holding that light, because it is transforming every single person that walks past your booth.
Well, I am honored by your words, and thank you for doing your part, because you are amplifying as well. So it's really immense amplification on a multitude level.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, you're very welcome. Remember the expression "as above, so below"? Well, these are galactic communities right here on the earth. And this is an example of this right here, right now.
And this is an example of this right here, right now.
I think it's always such a joy to be in your presence. I'm so grateful that we met at Manchester conference last year in August. And I read your book, I Have the Beloved. I think it's been on our guest also on a podcast right here. Of course, you'll have to come back.
Absolutely. Definitely. Very soon. So thank you everyone for being you and for being a part of this beautiful moment that we're all sharing. And if you are ready to help, shift consciousness towards the light, towards unity consciousness, then the best thing that you can do to help me on my mission is just to talk about unity theory, to share it with other people and let them know that there is this scientific permission slip, this red pill in the matrix to finally break free from the mentally governed conditioned slavery system that we've all been led into for thousands of years. So thank you for being here. Thank you for following your hearts. And I love each and every one of you, because all of you are me.
Thank you so much for your gift of you. Thank you for coming in human form.
Some people have been saying I don't look so human. So,
well, luckily for you, if I may say with love, the Pleiadians are the closest cousin to humanity. So you blended more. When you're an Arcturian and you've been blended with human form, it's a little bit tricky.
yeah. Well, let's celebrate our uniqueness together.
I love it. So it is. My brother.
So it is.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Isaac. Deep breath, everyone. Feel it. Is that incredible?
How many people you think are there this weekend?
You mean attendance? In terms of attendance?
Yeah.
Yes, we are ready. We have our next guest coming. Oh, I would say, like Isaac mentioned, I think they have like at least 2,000 people, no more than that. I really don't know. It's a lot.
Hi, so happy to be
Ah, Alan.
at the live broadcast. We're going live.
We're live right now, Alan. If you
Oh.
want to hear my beautiful,
I do.
Yes,
Who
you do.
used this before me? I'm very germophobic. Okay.
yes, it's Isaac, the beautiful.
Guess he's okay. I know Isaac. Okay, hi. Who are we talking to? Who's that guy?
This is my co-host Jeff. The
Oh, hey Jeff. Do you know about my book?
yes.
Making contact.
It's all
Nice.
about making contact. Yes,
To talk about your book,
Oh.
Alan. You're involved with so many projects,
I am.
which is incredible. But I want to see first, how's been your experience here at the Conscious Life Expo for you?
Well, you know, it's a zoo. It's a zoo where they keep people captive. But it's really exciting because this is really the forefront of an evolutionary community where you can come and talk to people about these ideas, these new possibilities. And it's a whole range of from conspiracy to star seeds. It's all right here. So whatever level you're coming in at is a level you'll stay at. No, there's a level you're being drawn to, but it's an opportunity to transform right here and be exposed to new ideas. So it's really exciting to be here.
I love that, Alan, because it's true. It's exposing yourself to new ideas.
Mhm.
Keep an open mind, keep it flowing, and I would say extracting keys of wisdom.
That is it. There is wisdom. These people who are speaking here and sharing on the panels and in the booths, they have something to offer, and they have something to offer that they believe in. And I think that's why we're networking on these higher levels, because I learn every time I walk into a booth or go to a lecture or, you know, just talk to someone in the hallway. I'm here to
Yeah.
learn and expand. So that's what's so exciting for me.
No, I agree. I couldn't agree more. And I know your book has
Oh,
been
yes.
a nomination.
And actually won third prize.
You did.
I did. I won third prize in the book awards. It was a People's Choice Book Award, and
You won.
I really put it out there to a lot of people, and I felt supported by the community. I mean, I didn't have a huge marketing campaign, like, you know, paid advertising, like some of the other people in the show did. That's why I didn't win first place, but mine was one by one in the community of people I love and connect with, feeling supported and really happy that a little bit of acknowledgement. I know it's ego, but there's nothing wrong with ego.
It's blank
Can
with
you,
love, but you work so hard. Go
What's
ahead.
that?
Can he describe the book a little bit for the people?
Oh, yes. This book, it's called, the subtitles, Preparing for the New Realities of Extraterrestrial Existence. So what I have, I don't think you could see the back, but it is a collection of essays. It's an anthology of people I consider the best and brightest in the UFO phenomena. And that's ranging from people like Nick Pope, who are just looking at the government cover-up, to John Mack. Do you know who John Mack was? Do you know who John Mack, the Harvard psychiatrist who started to work with abductees?
That's right.
And he died 20 years ago, but there was one essay that was never published, and I talked to his archivist, and they gave me permission to publish this. And that's a real coup there. So John Mack talks about how these people, if you've had an experience, I can't argue with your experience. I may not understand it, but like you, Vivian, you blew me away. You did with the not even being born here in plant. You know, it's hard for me to understand because it's not my experience, but I totally am honoring it's your experience. And the more I get to know you, the more I feel you are vibrating at a really different level.
That's true. Thank you.
And I really feel your sensitivity. I think it's important you are here on the planet.
It's true. You're right.
Yes.
Very important.
So even though it's not my experience, I'm here to empower people who are grounded in their experience. I'm here to teach others. So it expands my mind. So that's what this book is about, expanding your consciousness, because you get 11 different perspectives, including my own and my own contact experience. So it goes from the external, to the internal, from hardware to consciousness. And that's what the phenomenon is about. You can't understand, if you want to understand what's really going on with the ETs and UFOs, you have to look at the whole picture. And you can't believe anybody's story. You have to make your own story up in a way. It's all the pieces are not in place. Vivian has a huge piece, but so do the government insiders. So do people having experiences. So it's a mosaic of possibilities, because in this realm, at this time in our history, all the pieces are not in place, and we're formulating a new society out of the conglomeration of experience.
Very well said, Alex. And I love the way you uniquely bring it. I can see people in the chat room. You bring people that come together. They like what you do.
Yes, Elizabeth April won first prize. I won third prize, and Elizabeth is a great person, but she has a huge marketing campaign. She has and I was just reaching out to friends and felt very supported. So
Just the fact that you still recognize.
I know.
It's just incredible. And you have a project coming up.
I have a lot of projects. I'm speaking with you in San Diego. Yeah, and then we're speaking in Sedona. Sedona, March 17th to the 19th, the Sedona Ascension Retreat. Suzanne Ross is putting that on. That's going to be really a lot of fun. We have the Egyptian. Oh, you're not on the Egyptian. Are you coming? Have you been to Egypt? They're going to love you in Egypt.
September, right?
Yeah, September 6th. Look at Portal to Ascension. I'm working with them a lot. Look at my YouTube channel, youtube.com/new realities. And there's so much more I'm doing. Glastonbury, the New Living Expo in Marin, the Marin Conference Center, County Conference Center. So it's a busy year. 2023 starts to be ignited when Pluto enters Aquarius in early March or second week of March. And then we really activate this, what we're talking about, the Aquarian energies, which is high vibration, new experiences, new transformation. Thank you for the opportunity.
Alan, you have to come back.
I will come back. You can get the book on Amazon. You can get it in Barnes and Noble. What are people saying? You bring people and communities together. Thank you, Cosmo. Good to see you yesterday.
Alan, from Megan. Absolutely.
Where are the hybrids born? Ships disappear. I'd like to know, where are the hybrids born in the ships? They are born in these incubators. That's why they're doing cattle mutilations, which is unfortunate for the cattle, but they're incubating these hybrid species in these vats that use cow's blood and soft tissue, which is very close to human blood, but cows have more of that available, so they're not using human.
Well, that was not my case, but
That was not your case, but it's some people's case. Thank you for being alive. You really have a vibration. I do recognize them. Oh. I'm just doing what I'm doing, and I hope it does help. But I'm just enthusiastic that we're coming together as a community and creating some new realities.
you get some kudos and applaud and love and heart.
Thanks, Cosmo. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Megan. Thanks.
Thank you for coming today. Thank you.
See you.
And congratulations again. Thank you. I knew you were going to win. Life Expo for you. Come to Life Expo, everyone. Take a deep breath, man. Just soak up the energy. And yes, it's incredible. How did it feel for you, my dear friend?
Oh, I'm just taking it all in. I wish I was there.
You are here in many ways. Absolutely. You are here in many, many ways. And it's just, as you can feel so far, and or people come, talk, experience, from whether it's from the speaker experience, hosts, being in the community, it is really incredible. And this is why Peter and I also, this conference really spread. And one of the messages I received from my Arcturian delegation is that we're here to create a very distinct energy blueprint. And those energetic blueprints that we are co-creating are really going to continue to blossom. They're like skating into new vibrational energies. We're supporting the whole city, the whole state, the whole country, everywhere around the globe and beyond. I mean, we're really reconnecting the energy. And yes, we're in a conference, so the microphone may pick up noises around us. Bear with us. We are at a conference live, but we're very happy to be here and to have those amazing people. Those amazing people. I cannot leave. Excuse me.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we're live on a podcast.
Really excited. I'm just so excited.
I'm excited you're here too. Believe me, we're here for you.
It's live. Like,
Yes, it's live, everybody. So,
Yeah.
now take a deep breath and just to let the energy soak in. Do you have any comments or anything that you feel that so far what we've been guessed, whether it's from book, whether it's from activation? I'm going to be doing a lecture today, right after the podcast. I'm going to be doing a living light.
a different version.
Living light library activation, the great central sun, actually. You know, so you have to really stay in the light, to really stay in the beauty of
You got the
the light and what who we are and what we do together. This is what very much so.
This one's actually across.
So how does we also wants to honor one of our vendors around us, who's been so nice to keep the holding a space with us, and her name is Balance, Pass and Amor, Judith and Enrique. I just want to show you their card. I want to give them a big shout out. They have been holding space with us, and we promised that we would be mentioning them today during the show.
Probably these.
They're doing beautiful crystal
They need it.
readings, activations. So we give them a big shout out on the show right now. So thank you for holding space with us. We have also been doing a lot of healing work in the Nubian copper pyramid with Peter, and he created, of course, the pendant. There's a lot of activations, interacting with people to really be in the energy with everyone. And it's about supporting each other. It's about really co-creating this wave of activation. And it's just amazing. So, of course, we have the community of light. The intergalactic beings have been with us. I've seen many light beings around here communicating, supporting what we do, really shifting the energy, bringing unity consciousness. It's about elevation. So, this is incredible. Deep breath, huh? It's been the energy. I'm telling you, I feel I'm here, but at the same time, I'm floating. Because there's so much here going on. Jeff, any words, any feedback, anything you would like to share?
No, I'm just, I wish I was there, and this is good because we have the international audience that really doesn't get a chance to see these conferences, so this kind of helps them bring it right to them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we all need, absolutely. And it's just, I'm glad that you're here to, really be in that energy and be able to share with us. This is why we do those live coverage, just to give you an idea of where we are and what we do, and just to give you the vibe. So if you're not, even though you're not here physically, you're still being able to share the energy. You already get a vibe of what's been going on. And so that is absolutely incredible. There's going to be more people coming, but I know that we are between a workshop and lectures. There's a lot going on, and we are still waiting for Sheila. So let me show you something. Sheila with a Conscious Awakening Network, and we're here at a conference with the Galactic Alliance board. So Peter and I will have a channel on the Conscious Awakening Network, offering teachings, videos, and all kind of amazing information. And I want to say hello to everyone who's been joining us. It is such an amazing energy. Very grateful that you come joining us, whether you're in the US, Canada, England, Netherlands, South Africa, Germany. We're very happy to have you. I mean, everywhere. It's just such a blessing every time to have you here. You want to say a few words, Peter?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's bring Peter. Let's bring Peter. Let's see. So, how's your experience so far at the conference for you?
A lot of talking and a lot of standing. A lot of people.
Yeah, it's been the exchange coming information. People wants to know and to learn. They're curious, whether it's Peter's work. How was your experience with George Noory yesterday? And I mean, we met George Noory from coast to coast. That would be a good time, Jeff. Can you share the picture I sent earlier, please?
Hang on one.
Thank you.
second.
We'll show you a picture right now, so stay with us. We were with George Noory last night at a talent show. There you go. That's Peter and George Noory last night. Right after George sung a Elvis Presley song on stage,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
It was incredible. And then Peter grabbed an Archangel Michael, and we went to see George and says, George, you know, you love this kind of work, and we want to give you that. How was it for you?
Oh, it was great. I was able to actually give something to George that actually helped protect him energetically, considering what he does and who he interacts with all the time. It'll actually help him considerably. And yeah, so it was actually Expo's Got Talent last night, and George was up on stage singing. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it was incredible to see George Noory and interacting with him, and to see him right on the picture wearing Peter's Archangel Michael. And he loved it. He was just put it on right away.
Yeah.
It was a big cheer with his glass of wine. And
Oh yeah, he was definitely enjoying that.
yeah, so this is what I want to share that with you. This is what I'm saying. You never know. And thank you, Jeff, for showing the picture. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, it was really incredible. It's just to be in that energy. And we met also filmmakers, a documentary coming up.
What was his name? Craig?
Campamposo.
Yeah, Craig Campabosa.
He's the author of the ET Almanac. And there's a documentary coming up this year based on the book. For those who know the book, the ET Almanac, it's on my website under the press page. Hey, come on, ladies.
I'll let go so Sheila can jump in.
Okay, Shelley, thank you. Alrighty, we have our next guest coming in. But yes, Greg is going to have their documentary coming up, and we talked with his producer company from Germany yesterday. Well, hello. You want to hear my poems?
Right here. Yeah, there you go.
This one.
Thanks.
Of course.
How long you be on?
Oh, we're still on for about, I think, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Friend.
Well, we want to talk to our startup friend. Sheila, thank you for being here.
Oh, thanks, Vivian.
Yes.
Hi, everybody. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, that was good yesterday with that girl.
Yeah. 7, isn't she amazing?
Yeah, she's amazing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what kind of
Absolutely.
words to put to it, but yeah, she was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes, and we had dinner with her and her mother. And yesterday, 7 came to booth. It says, Vivian, I want a big hug. So she came and she hugged me.
Yeah.
And I just held her in my arms. It was incredible. I took her hand and I said, 7, it's going to be okay. You and I are going to work together. She goes, yeah. So it's going to be amazing. Right before you arrived, I've been talking about the Conscious Awakening.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so I'm going to let you talk about it more.
Okay. Awesome. So yeah, the Conscious Awakening Network, folks, if you have not yet downloaded your free apps, you can go to your phone store, whether it's an iOS phone, whether it's Android, just go to the phone store and you can download it free. All of the content is free. And we are just really working hard to try to get the message out. There's so many wonderful people like Vivian that have beautiful messages. And one of the things I'm called to do is to help to spread all of our messages. And so in addition, if you have Roku, Amazon, or Apple TV, you can also download that app. You can watch us on YouTube, and we have a website, consciousawakeningnetwork.org. So please check that out.
Oh
But
my-
what a fun time we're having now, huh?
I'm telling you.
Live and in person.
Live
It's so
and in
fun.
Yes, and then we have, of course, all the detail for the beautiful Conscious Awakening Network 10 right here on our booth. And so we've been interacting and talking with people and sharing. How's been your experience so far?
You know, it's been absolutely wonderful. I was excited to come, but then all of a sudden I kept running into all these people that I've had interviews with, that we've Zoomed with, that we've been in meetings together with, all on Zoom. And there is absolutely nothing like that heart-to-heart connection and hugging and, being out in person again. So it's instead of seeing you in a little square.
Little
And the square is great, I mean, Zoom has opened up an entirely new world for all of us,
That's
really.
true. You make
Yeah.
a good point. I mean, we have been building an international community
Yes.
thanks to the device that we call Zoom. So we have to think about technology when you are using technology in a conscious way.
Yes.
It's becoming more of a conscious assisted tool as opposed to codependency or dictating, who
Right.
you are. Never let technology dictate who you are. But you're utilizing in a way that we can gather together.
Right.
And you're doing a lot with the cosmic conversation.
Yes. So on Mondays and Thursday evenings at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, we always have a speaker that comes on, shares from their heart, brings in their messages. Last month, you were my co-host
No.
on Monday nights. And so this month I have Rochella. Next month, the following month, I think I have Alan and then
nice.
Neil. And but it's going to be absolutely phenomenal just having everybody to come and to share. And now that we've all been back together, it's like fuel for our souls. And
Yes.
for me, when I first got involved in this, it was because I was a walk-in seeking community. And what I've loved about this conference is no matter if somebody's a walk-in starseed hybrid, whatever it is, there's community here. And everybody can leave here having had this. So that's beautiful. And you've been super busy at your booth.
Yes, we've been super busy. We've been very super busy. I mean, helping people to remember who they are, allowing to release this heaviness of energies and releasing point of anchor, unwinding from old patterns and leading the way to rediscovering
Yes.
the joy, the beauty of your own being. And it's just a lot of star seeds of children,
That's
people of
beautiful.
all
All the
ages.
kids that are here.
Yeah.
That are waking up and knowing who they are and where they come from, sharing their messages from 6, 7, 8 years old.
Yeah, it's incredible. And this is where we're moving in. And that's what we felt that truly Conscious Life Expo is a catalyst of energy for this year. It's very much a catalyst. And I think it's just the beginning.
Absolutely.
It really is just the beginning. And I can feel that very much so, Sheila.
Yeah.
And of course, and you also are the founder of the Galactic Alliance.
I am. So the Galactic Alliance is where everyone can come and find community. And that is the home of Cosmic Conversations, which is on Mondays and Thursdays. And so anyone who is speaking, anyone who has a voice, anyone who has a message to share, go to our website at thegalacticalliance.org. We do have a section for ambassadors. Fill out the form, submit that, list all of your services, and we can get you on there free of charge because the Galactic Alliance is a platform that allows people to be discovered. For other people, it's kind of like the yellow pages, really, for starseeds. And then you can come and you can find people, and you don't have to worry because everybody's been vetted. And so you can be assured that no matter who is on there, that they're of the highest quality. So if anybody's out there and you submit an application, we'll be going to your website. We'll be checking out everything just to make sure that we do have the highest quality. But if you have a story to tell, please join us at the galacticalliance.org.
Absolutely. And I did post website. Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. And you have your baby Willow.
I
Your
do.
baby Willow with you. Adorable 2-year-old.
7-pound Havanese.
I mean, it's just really fluffy ears. I just love them so much.
I'm trying to get him to calm down. I have him in all the energy here is so high, and we'll pass through areas. Of course, the air will
Oh,
turn on, and he just starts shaking. So now he's getting warm.
oh, he's in his little carrier.
He is
Come with his mama
Yeah.
everywhere. It's just,
everywhere.
I love to see that other people have been bringing their dogs too.
Yes,
So we're also representing the animal kingdom.
yes, we are.
We're very, very keen with the animal kingdom here. So as we know, Jeff, we support life in many ways. Don't you agree? Sure.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Without
yeah.
them,
And you
we'd
have
be
your-
lost.
I'm researching.
Oh, you better believe it. Oh, well, so I think he's gonna go say hello.
Yes.
Like a baby Willow. You know,
Say hi, Vivian.
baby boy.
Hi, Jeff.
Very cool.
Look at him. I mean, come on. You cannot
They diminished
resist
the
that
snow.
little face.
Yeah. I think he's a well-loved star dog.
Yes, he's a love star. Little paws just hanging down.
Yeah.
You are a cutie.
Yes, he is. He is spoiled. He's my little love. This has been, it's been great for him to be here, but it's also been really good for me to know that I could bring him here.
That's true.
Because, sometimes we just can't leave our pets at home. And so they've welcomed everybody, whether we're 2-legged or 4-legged. So that's been awesome.
Or no leggeds.
That's right.
Your energy.
That's right. We've had a couple of those in the room.
Yes.
too. It's been
All
interesting.
kind of interaction.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
We have cats at home. But we leave them at home because they won't do well.
Right.
So your baby is.
Yeah. He's something else. I feel very
She likes
blessed.
to be also at the Ascension Retreat
Yes.
conference in March. We're going to be there together.
Yes.
We're good there,
Yes.
representing, of course, the Galactic Alliance, plus, of course, the Conscious Awakening Network.
Mhm. Yeah. And so we're going to be there talking with people, introducing them to our websites, and, really hoping to serve as a catalyst for people who are looking to have their voices heard. And so if you're going to be at the conference, if you're interested, come up to the table, let me know. I will be there and excited to talk to you.
Oh, absolutely. I'm glad we're going to be there together as well. Yes,
It's going to be so fun.
it's going to be so fun. So we're going together in San Diego as well.
Yes, yes.
With
Conscious with Neil Bard,
your Garth
for Ascension
beautiful conference.
in April, and then in June, there's Contact in the Desert.
Yes, yes, in fact.
And you're going on a cruise
Broadcast.
and to Glastonbury.
Oh, yeah. Contact in the desert, everyone. We're going to be there too. Jeff, I think you're going to be there too. With the food.
Yeah, I'm actually going to that.
Yeah, we're going to be all there. So come see us in person. Jeff and I will do a live podcast from Contact in the Desert.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we're going to be live broadcasting live. This is June 2nd to the 4th. June 2nd to the 4th, Contact in the Desert. We're going to be there as well. So it's going to be a multitude of opportunity to meet, to be together. Yes, we love Neil from Beach. Alan was on the show.
Yeah,
Yeah, he came. And he won first prize for his
he did.
Yeah,
That was so awesome. I'm glad.
yeah.
So nice. Yeah, we had a blast last night. The talent show was fun.
Yeah, we stopped by and Peter gave George Noory one of his pendants. It was pretty fun.
Yeah. Did you hear George sing?
Yes.
Wow, what voice he's got.
That's your board. George Noory is the host of the very famous Coast to Coast
Yeah.
radio show. Millions of viewers. It's been around for generations.
Yes.
So it's been
Yes.
absolutely incredible. And Divine Fractal, you'll be there too. Conflict in the Desert is going to be another gathering of Star Family. So if you can be there, Indian Wells, California, join us.
Yes. We want to have fun.
My Star sister, thank you. for
Thank
drawing
you.
on.
Thank you. This was fun.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Yeah. So thanks, guys. Check out our websites.
Yes. The AllianceGalactic.org.
Yes,
Yeah, no,
Galactic,
fire.
thegalacticalliance.org and consciousawakeningnetwork.org. We hope to see you there. Thanks.
Thank you, Sheila.
Thanks, honey.
Of course. Well, what an episode. Very unique. Very unique. Of course, we're going to be back in the studio, our original studio next time. And we have, more amazing guests coming this season. So stay tuned. Thank you for being with us every time. Thank you for following us. Jeff and I are very much here to be of service, and we thrive to bring a variety of consciousness, knowledge, experience, layers, so you can feel and you can bring what is serving you the best ultimately, and that's the goal. So, I mean, it's been incredible. We've already been on the air for more than an hour. Can you believe it, Jeff?
Yeah, it's just flying by.
It's absolutely flying by, and there's a lot going on, but ultimately, you have to really trust yourself. It's all about following your light, following your guidance. Be in your light. Be able to be in that energy. Trust who you are. It's a big message. That's something that we also convey. You need to trust more who you are. And I know it may sound like a cliche, but more than that, it is becoming a part of a virtue of living, trusting who you are, following that inner guidance to your heart. And we're so grateful that we're able to provide this experience for all of us. Life here at the expo, even though if you not be there physically, you're here with us to the heart, etherically and energetically. I mean, I feel your presence. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, I wish I was there. I mean, I can feel all these energies flowing through there. It's just huge. Huge.
It's pretty huge, but at the same time, trust at the synchronicity of where you need to be at the perfect timing. Like, it's just the beginning. It really is just the beginning. And 2023, it's really much energetically advanced. There's going to be so much more, and it's just going to create waves and waves and waves of positive change and awakening. So, I mean, it's just amazing. Do you think Mary wants to come say hello?
I'm sorry. What?
You think she's right there? Yeah. I want.
I'm gonna get the Sedona newspaper thing in there.
Yes. Can you get who?
You got a minute? Yes,
Zenka.
actually.
I'm going to look into our next guest, Zenka.
Imagination.
Okay, here you
Oh, I've
The lady with the flowers there. Her name is Zenka.
go.
So I'm gonna go grab our next guest, Zenka, please. I want to bring this beautiful lady from Sedona. She is the creator, the founder of the lightnet network that Isaac taught me. So Peter just went to come and grab her. This, I love it here. I'm starting to feel like I'm distracted, but there's a lot of energy moving. And so we want to have Zenka with us in a moment to come say hello to our community, talk about the lightnet, this collaboration of life workers and consciousness to come in. And so, and then in the meanwhile, we have someone in the pyramid doing some beautiful work. Already, everybody. So we're transmitting so much energy, and then we're seeing, okay, we have probably 1 or 2 people coming in, and then it will be amazing to share new experiences, different perspective, and which help everyone to stay in your life and becoming your own masters. Yes, of course. We're going to talk about who you are, so I'm going to bring.
I'd love to. Sheila?
I'm going to bring a
I was just
beautiful.
invited to come, so I'm going to be here for 10 minutes.
I'm going to bring here. Yeah, absolutely.
What do you want me to do?
Well, who you are, your experience. We have the beautiful Mary Edwards with us. So Mary, if you want to hear my co-host, you just have to put it in that way. Perfect. Just like already. Mary, I want to introduce you to Jeff. Jeff is my co-host.
How do you do, Jeff? Nice to meet you.
Same here. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Good to be here today.
Yeah, thank you for being with us. Why don't you just introduce yourself, Mary, and I know you're also part of the Conscious
Awakening
Network.
I'm Mary Edwards. I'm thrilled to be here with beautiful Viviane here today at Expo here in LA. And I love being part of Conscious Awakening Network with the beautiful Sheila Seppi, and to tell my stories of space and my background, growing up in secret space, and what I've been doing, working at NASA and working on the planet to help others in my lifetime here to help tell the truth, raise the consciousness as much as I can in the small part that I play through teaching, being on planet and off planet since I was 5 years old.
Incredible, incredible. I can feel, Mary, you carry a wealth of knowledge. And I love to feel your heart desire to support and help people.
Right. Well, I do. That's why I'm here. That's the reason why I've been teaching kids to seniors on and off planet. I wrote a book with Barbara Lamb last year. I asked her to write a book with me on ET experiences, positive experiences, to help educate and prepare children about the positivity of energy and learning and support and love that I know I've been getting from my Pleiadian, Arcturian, Andromeda, my handful Syrian, all the different beings that have been helping support me. I didn't, because my father had a large aeronautical aerospace company through my whole childhood. It was the first space race. So I was born in 1951, and he had a company that designed and manufactured heavy rocketry and all the reentry systems, telecommunication, hollow optics, that his grandfather started in 1896, and we're doing things all over the world. And we, our family had a relationship with Roosevelt, who was part of his 4-point program, bringing in new business over into the United States. But what I didn't know was why my father had to lie to me and my family. My parents were never allowed to talk to me because he was part of the U.S. government, he was part of NASA, and part of the military. Because he worked for his father's company from really when he was 16 years old all the way till when he passed a few years ago. All the work that they were doing was not only out there beautiful work in rockets, but he had 10 locations with massive 10 companies that near Wright-Patterson, all near military bases all around the country. So he was not allowed to talk to me about him and I going off planet, all our trips to Mars and Pluto and Venus since age 10. And I was also part of my lab and robotic and MLK. So I had a lot of electroshock from age 3 to 10. I had some sexual issues that I will never go into, but I had a lot of things. And then I forgive him and I forgive everyone and myself to go through this because I knew I needed to really experience. I chose to experience and to be able to be here to help others tell their stories and help others like me who think they're crazy coming out with some of these stories to talk about the fear that turns into freedom, that some of the confusion that turns into love. I am here and we are all here to help humanity and to connect with ETs.
Incredible, Mary. This is absolutely deeply inspirational. I love the way you turn the negativity and the polarity into strength and says moving back into the light. And today, talking about having a voice, feeling empowered, and at the same time, look at everything that occurs. Bridging, being a
Bridge, and you can see in my portfolio here, I am the bridge. We are all the bridges from the earth to the skies. And because my family was very involved also in the hybridization program, I thought I just had a couple hundred hybrid children, many of who I've spoken to. I have thousands of hybrid children as part of the experiment, which people think I'm the few people I've told recently. But I'm grateful to be able to help humanity today and others like me who were lied to because they were sworn to secrecy with the government. My dad was with Einstein at Princeton. He worked on the Manhattan Project. He met Oppenheimer when he was a lieutenant and a pilot in World War II. When he met Oppenheimer, then went back, started working at his father's company. They did secret space stuff and so much for our country and military. And Dad was sworn to secrecy for his whole life. And now I'm just telling anyone else who didn't believe in whatever they've seen or thought or felt like I did my whole life. Remember that we are remembering now. I'm remembering the beauty and why we are here on this beautiful earth. Remembering and validating ourselves with self-love and self-care to really be the light. And my little ripple effect will hopefully telling these stories. I've just come out of this ET closet in the last 3 years, even though I know these have gone on. We're here to bring light and love.
Mary, you're amazing. Do you have a website, Mary?
Yes, I'm maryedwardsdesign.com. And my email is meedwards11@gmail. If you'd like to email me, I'm open to talk about anything. There's a lot I don't know, but there's a lot I do know. Somehow I know. I remember a lot of things, even though I've lost most of my memory and a lot of things from some of the programs. But also working for NASA, they've been launching because I help de-stress astronauts in space, and that's what we're doing. That's what we're all doing here on Life right now.
Oh, Mary, thank you so much.
Thank you. It's an honor being
Oh,
here.
it's an honor to have you, and we do have your website.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. Right.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
So we're going to wrap up today with one more beautiful guest. It's the lady who we met at Scottsdale Psychic Fair last month, actually. Also from Sedona. Yes. I know. I can see that. If you want to hear my co-host, I'm going to introduce you. I'll be right here. The headpiece put on here, and the microphone is right here. So welcome to the Infinite Star Connection. So we're live here at Life Expo. We had a pleasure of meeting last month at the Scottsdale event. I'll let you introduce you. This is my co-host, Jeff.
Hello, Jeff.
Hey, how are you?
I'm very well. My name is Christina Fiore, and I'm a transformation coach. I've been doing that for well over 30 years, and an author of 2 books, one on self-love, and one called Supernatural Love Medicine, which is a multi-dimensional book for women to really explore the deeper levels of their feminine magic and do it in a very cosmic way, but also in a very honoring way in connection with the intelligence of the earth. And my beloved partner and I are publishers of 3 magazines in Sedona, and one that might be of particular interest to your group is a Spirit of Sedona magazine. I don't have the magazine with me, but that's our last issue. And we're working on our next issue that's going to come out the end of March with the theme called Ancient Future, honoring those who have gone before us.
Oh, I like that. Ancient future.
Yeah. And that is all about really acknowledging that where we're going today is very central to where we've come from and our ancient roots and our many lifetimes and connection with not only the lineage of our earth existence, but where we came from the cosmos. So we're going to go all the way back to Lemuria and really understand the cosmic perspective of what the soul's journey was in Lemuria and why it's so important, especially with the demise of Lemuria and the demise of Atlantis, how pivotal it is that we do it right this time. And we're saying no more of, buying into, the transhumanism that is bypassing the human heart. And so, yeah.
That's amazing. I like it's pretty. It's all about the heart energy. Go ahead,
I
Jeff.
have a question. What does bowl mate mean?
What does what mean?
Bowl mate.
Oh, Bollmate. Oh, you're looking on the magazine. Well, that was sort of a catchy thing that someone did. So this woman has the most beautiful high-end crystalline bowls. You have the name of the company. I can't remember the name of the company there. But she sells these bowls in Sedona where people can come by appointment and find the bowl that best resonates with their soul. So it's kind of like a soulmate bowl mate.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, I thought that was clever.
That was clever indeed. And then Jeff, my beautiful friend, got the website, so we will to show the magazine. Peter and I will be having a full page on the new edition.
Yes, you will. We're very excited about that.
Me too. Very excited that Peter will be featured in the Spirit of Sedona magazine for 2023.
Yes, and we have an online version. I have to run off, but in case you'd like to look at the online version, it's spiritofsedonamag.com. So we'd love to have your viewership take a look at the magazine and take advantage of all of the wonderful articles that are in there and all of the fantastic resources that we have. And so our next one is coming out the end of March.
It's really exciting. And I did post the website in the chat room
Oh, fantastic.
for everybody to have. And then we find on the web, on the podcast, so people will be able to find you.
Excellent.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's so good to see you.
It's wonderful to see you. Yeah.
Wonderful. And Jeff, a pleasure to meeting you.
Same here. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here. Oh, yeah, it was amazing. Welcome. Take a deep breath. Let's just breathe and focus in the energy because what an episode. I mean, every time we do a live coverage, you really never know who's going to show up, who's going to talk, what information will you get, what discovery will you make. And that's what it is. I like that. What information will you get and what discovery you will have. And I love it. This is pretty much the best of what the Infinite Star Nations offer, don't you think? I mean, I love today. That was incredible. How was it for you, Jeff?
Well, we're going to be doing more of these this year coming, so people will get used to it and they can experience what we experience now too. So I think it's all good.
Absolutely.
Something different. Different is good.
Oh yes, we're going to do more of those. You're right about that. I mean, just come like in the desert in June. We all going to be on site. You're going to be there. We're going to be there, and we'll do a beautiful live podcast. But this time, you're going to be sitting next to me.
I think.
You're going to be right here next to me, right? Well, I think that for today, that's pretty much what we have. And anyway, I need to get going because I have a lecture coming up on with the Great Central Sun, and I'm conducting a meditation. And tonight, I'm doing also I'm going to be on the New Earth Consciousness panel, and then throughout the day, it's going to be all about doing healing work. Let's see if I can show you quickly the new Earth. You see that, Jeff?
Yes, perfect. I can see it.
He loves that.
Nice.
We're using for healing work with the Arcturian quantum energy transmission, opening the field and helping people. So I want to send all of you so much love and gratitude for being here today. Thank you for being live. Thank you for supporting us. We're here to be of service. Jeff, I appreciate you so much. My friend, thank you for being my host and my friend too.
Next week, Daniel Seda.
That's right. Next week, next Sunday, 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Dr. Dan Seda come to talk about his third book, The Arcturian Chronicles, The Journey. And we're going to share, he has so much beautiful consciousness and connection, and he's such a beautiful soul. We're honored to have Dr. Dan Seda back to the Infinite Star Connections next Sunday, 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. We'll see you back into my healing room. But for now, we send you waves of love, light consciousness to you directly from the Los Angeles Conscious Life Expo. It is an honor to be here with you and to be of service. Thank you for tuning in today, Jeff. Thank you for holding sacred space with us.
No, thank you for bringing it up. This is great stuff.
It is great stuff, and there's so much more to come. It's just the beginning of the year. Another great season for us here, Jeff, right?
Yes, I can't wait to get out of Michigan.
I know, but you've been holding sacred space, and we're going to see you at least in Contact at the Desert in August. So I rejoice for that. In the meantime, we send you lots of love and share, because Peter and I will be in class to the UK twice this year, doing a lot of work there with the Secret Site. And we were granted permission to have private access to Stone Edge. So we're going to be doing a sunrise ceremony inside of Stone Edge in May. So we'll talk about it. Sounds good?
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. We'll see you next Sunday. Dr. Dan Seda right here, live with all of you. Much love, everyone. Stay in your light.